Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Eric McKinley again, husband of the owner, Dorothy McKinley of the Blanks Spot. So now, um, this is sublimation for newbies. If you're new to sublimation, it's really simple. My wife taught me how to do this in about 15 minutes. Is I'm going to be sublimating the little hearts. It's a heart and a circle that that goes into the um, the necklaces. Okay, the heart and the circles that goes into the necklaces. And you got to make sure you take the film off. Okay, you got to make sure you take the film off of these items, and you don't want to use a pick because you don't want a chance scratching them up. Okay, so I'm taking that off, and on the back you got to know that there's adhesive on the back. So I'm taking these off. Just want you to see all of that. And I'm going to be doing 3 at one time. How about that? They're small, so I'll be able to do that. Okay, so taking these off. And once I do that, I've already prepped my tape, and I've already have the heat press on at 400 degrees, and I'm going to be pressing for 60 seconds. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is going to take my first image, and I'm going to tape it. I'm going to tape it to the blank. Okay, taping the blank to the image. And like I said, I already prepped my tape. And these are small, so if you got big hands, it may take a little bit longer, but you want to make sure that you tape them down really well. Okay, you want to make sure you also make sure you're lining it up, because you don't want to have white showing on your blank. You want it to be covered fully, okay, with the picture. So I'm just about done. I'm doing the last one. All right. And I got small fingers, so it's not that bad for me. So now I got them done, and they're ready to go. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my butcher paper down. So I don't need a big piece of butcher paper. I don't need that because I have little items that I'm sublimating. Always make sure you put your sublimation paper, your item being sublimated, facing with the paper facing up. Okay, you don't want to do it down because it's not going to work. Okay, and I'm going to take another piece of butcher paper and place over the top because we don't want that to bleed on our item, on our heat press. So I'm going to press it down for 60 seconds. All right, 60 seconds has passed, and I'm going to take the top butcher paper off, and I'm just going to grab the whole sheet. Okay, so now we know, like I said, this can be hot, so be very careful. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the first subby off and take the tape off, peel this thing off of here. Wow, this color is deep. This is a deep color, man. I'm gonna show you here in a minute. Take this and set it to the side. Remember, you also have to remember that you have the adhesive on the back, all right? Because it has to stick to the jewelry. Taking the tape and the sublimation paper off, and it came out, man. That sublimation paper, that color transfer is so deep, it's so good. That paper looks like a negative when it's done. It's like you did a negative. All right, so I have that done, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just taking the adhesive off. Okay, so this is the sublimated heart, and I'm taking the adhesive off. So I'm going to go ahead and stick it to the jewelry because I want you to be able to see this. This is amazing. Check that out. And on top of that, it is two-sided. So I can actually take this and do two pictures and turn it around. So now I have a blank back here, but that's okay. You can still sub. So you want to sub, you want to take two pictures. You can do two of the same pictures, so you can do different pictures. Okay?
So they can see the jewels.
And then you have the sparkles on here. Check it out.
Turn the picture.
And then got the picture. I'm getting some coaching, y'all. There you go. So that's what that looks like. Okay? And we have the circle that's been sublimated. So I have to take the adhesive off the back of that one as well. And on the back, you can actually use the little pick on the back because it's not gonna hurt if you scratch it up on the back. So now I'm just taking the adhesive off on the back. Now the adhesive may be a little harder to take off because remember you had to sublimate it, and that heat may have made it stick a little bit like it did this one to the paper. But once you get it off, it may take a little bit more effort. But once you get it off, you'll be able to stick it to the back as well. These are going to be displays, okay? And I'll make a suggestion to you. You may want to put, I don't know, maybe a little bit of more sub paper. There's a little sub paper on the back to kind of block some of that heat. But take this one, I'm gonna place it in here. Make sure it's right side up. Press it and check it out. And this is two-sided as well. So you can put another picture on the back. All right. And I got one more image that I'm going to put on here because you got one more piece of jewelry. So I'm going to peel this last heart off. Okay. Peel the last heart off. And like I said, the first one was kind of easy because I grabbed the tape. And that's another thing. I put the tape on it and I grabbed the tape and I was able to peel it right off with the tape. This one's not as bad or as hard as the second one that I did. But these colors are vibrant. And it's just taking a little bit longer. Usually shouldn't take this long. But I'm a newbie. And if you could do this, even as a husband and wife team, or a girlfriend and a boyfriend team, it's going to build a better relationship too, because my wife and I are having fun subbing. Now remember, she owns her own craft shop and her own sublimation store. So I just wanted to get in here and wanted to learn how she was actually doing what she was doing. And it's pretty cool. Now this one is a cross pendant with a heart in the middle, and it doesn't rotate. However, it's real cool, isn't it? I like that. So thanks for watching this tutorial. My name is Eric McKinley, and my wife Dorothy McKinley is the owner of the Blanks Spot Sublimation store. We're located at 9330 Two Notch Road, Suite C, Columbia, South Carolina, 29223. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media handles, and make sure you watch out for our latest sublimation tutorials. You guys take care. Have a great day.